Hi guys, I'm Atino Lang. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we are discussing the pandemic, the after effects of it in my family. COVID-19. COVID started in 2019, and before that we were watching it on screen, on television. And it really wasn't our problem until it became our problem. It started to affect us economically, physically, mentally, and all that. And everybody has experienced this on a different level. Some even worse than others. Some even have seen blessings during the 2020 and 2021. And here, me and my family, we're here to talk about our experience. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do so, and let's start this journey today. Yeah. Go.
Hi guys, my name is Lorraine Linda and I'm the third born in this family, and welcome to Hope Family channel. Well, I'll start saying by how the pandemic COVID-19 affected most people in the world, mostly me particularly. You see, when it started, well, the schools closed down for quite a long time, and I was getting behind in my studies, really getting behind. And as things kept going on, food was hard to get, and there was no money, because the jobs were being closed down everywhere in the world. There's no, and and when the schools like opened, and we went back, I really got behind in my studies. And so some students was like, were you even really studying when you were like over the holidays, the prolonged holiday? I was like, yeah, but I struggled, and I thank God that I'm done with class 8, and I hope that I get really good marks and go to high school the next this year.
Okay, go.
Okay. Hello guys. Welcome to our channel. Okay, guys. Welcome to Atino's family vlogs or whatever the channel. I'm Xavier Droise. I am Hope's nephew, and I am the fourth born in this family. And well, the COVID-19 last year was an okay year for me. I mean, there were some ups and downs, like my auntie said in the beginning of the video. Yeah, I've been dreaming about going to Germany, and I accomplished that in the beginning of January. But things got worse when February ended. COVID-19 came. My dad lost his job, and my mom had to go to Nairobi. They locked her down, so she was in. So well, I was really sad and everything. But right now, well, later on, things started becoming better. Like, I thank God that things became normal, and I'm really happy for my family. And thank you.
Hi guys, it's hi guys, it's Chichi, and Hope Atieno's second born. Welcome to Atieno Olang's family. Uh, COVID-19 affected me in so many ways, but mostly in the particularly in my studies. Like when we came back home from from school because of the coronavirus, I didn't study at all for a long time, and even after the schools were opened, I couldn't go back to school because my mom had lost her job. All this from when Corona started till now, I haven't been at school. When rent was a problem, we had to move out because the landlord was not understanding. We had to come back home, and as for now, we are still home. There's been lots of challenges, but those are the main ones.
Hi guys, Atieno Olang, fourth born. Atieno is my mother, and welcome to the Atieno's family. I'm here to talk about the pandemic, what affected me, because what it's included in my
Go.
yeah, I lost my doll. That was also sad.
And you know, me, I also love dolls till now. And also, it was hard to get food. Yeah, because the jobs were closed. My mom, it wasn't easy to get a job. My mom was struggling sometimes, and it wasn't even good for me. And sometimes I get sick. I don't like getting sick, like it tells me. And also, my studies were getting lower. Anyways, my mom also tutored me home, but not the things that we were taught in our class. But what I didn't like the most was this: our school was closed. No, now please.
Yeah, it must have been really challenging, yeah, during the COVID, especially with the moving. How did the moving affect you guys?
Emotionally and physically both. It affected us. We lost our own room.
Yeah.
Sharing a room with you is not easy.
I know, even me sharing my space with you guys is not really easy because I have to, like, you guys fart for me every night when you sleep.
What? No. Hey, that's cap. What about me and sleeping with my mom? She pinches me over here,
Yeah.
and she slaps my leg off the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and she has to move my head, just move it away from her, and then once I put my feet in her mouth and spay back,
Yeah.
and when she's sleeping, and then she slapped my leg.
Right.
She pinches me with her nails over here, so it's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess like everybody has to vumilia each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
here it's a village, so you don't get to have lots of friends,
Yeah.
Because most of the children during holidays they go and work for people. So it's very hard to communicate with kids.
But these people right here are my best friends.
Yeah. So you gained your family when we came back home.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was happy about that.
Right.
And I'm still are.
Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. How about when it comes to education? I know, like, Lorraine, you had to go to sit for your KCP,
Yeah.
and you had to go and live at Kanyameda.
Yes.
How was that for you?
Well, it was a rough situation.
Yeah.
Very tough, and I wasn't settled. I wasn't very settled. So the house where I was living, there was like so much noise. Just living castle vizuri.
Yeah. And it's a new thing because you've never lived with anyone before, right?
Yeah, I've never lived with anyone.
But living with Jacob, like, okay, when she sent you out of our house, then you had to live with our old neighbor who is a very good young man. The stay was good.
Very good. He's a cool man.
Yeah.
Hana shida.
Yeah.
And he gives you the space that you need.
Right, and that's where you got to even do your exams, yeah?
Yeah.
We're wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, for Emily struggled because she could not go to school. She's in her second form. And I think, Chichi, this was a bit hard for you, right? It was, just tell us.
I even considered homeschooling because you are looking for a job, looking for money so I can go back to school, and time was passing by, and I asked if I could start homeschooling, but he said no. But I was considering homeschooling because I saw that there's financial problems
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah. But homeschooling meant what? Maybe it's just me not having a knowledge. Was it just you opening your books and schooling in the house, or what?
Yes.
But
That's
you
why-
are
that's
doing that. You are doing that.
No, but,
Yeah.
So we have apps
Yeah.
that you pay
Oh,
for
okay.
online learning, but
Yeah.
not as much as school fees.
But yeah, okay. Zavi, you wanted to say something about that?
I'm homeschooling, in fact, over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't just open book like, okay, I'm gonna teach myself. I have my grandparents over here to teach me,
Yeah.
and I'm happy with that.
Right.
I get to sit I get to sit over here. I get to learn. I'm even going up on my grades because of all the fresh air that's coming in.
Right.
Even I think Desiree has something to say about that.
Dezo, you have something to say about the fresh air that comes in?
Yeah, it's nice feeling the breeze while doing work.
Yeah. Because right now you guys are studying at Ketwangi.
Yes.
Yeah, Ketwangi is actually it's a school that hosts less
Then
privileged children. Yeah, and it is funded by my parents. We have orphans, and we do even community work. We also teach them. Yeah, like last time, Lorraine, Chichi, Melanie, I, and Linda, we were teaching all the students in the school. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys would like to add?
Well, I like to add something.
Yes, please.
During my stay in Kanyameza, I really worked hard to come up with my grades. Really kwa ngumu sana.
Right.
With all the COVID-19 happening, na kustudy pia, na not being easy at where you're living.
Mm-hmm.
So nilijaribu, and I started to see that I was improving.
Yes.
By the end of that month, nilikuwa nimeimprove sana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thankful to God.
Yeah, we are proud of you. And we thank God for you also. And we pray you pass and you get a good high school.
And we
Yeah,
thank
thank you.
God that we had somewhere to go to when we were chased away.
Yes, our grandmother took us in. If it was not for her, we would be living, I don't know where we'll be living. But now we are at home and it's safe here. As we try to put ourselves together, my mom gave us a classroom. So that's where we have settled in, right? Yeah, but we just have the main house here. Don't be so scared, you know. We usually in the main house most of the time, but just to have our little space, yeah? Go.
okay, 1 million nights and house tour.
1 million night and house tour.
Likes and house tour.
Ooh.
And don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications and check out my channel. The link is in the description.
Yes. Tell them about your channel, Zavi.
Well, mostly to help me at these times in COVID-19, I play games. I love to play games. It's a kind of a hobby of mine. But sometimes I don't like games that push me down on my grades. I make sure I study first. But yeah, my gaming channel, I just play games. I don't really talk, but I just play games.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of still a small channel, but if you guys would like to support me, links will be in the description. And
Yeah. What is it called?
it's called, okay, honestly the name is hard to pronounce, but I'll type it. They'll go have to check it out.
Okay. So you've heard that is Zavi. Zavi
Yeah.
is another gaming channel. Yes, Chichi?
And also, you can tell us about your COVID experience in the comments.
Yes. Would love to hear about your COVID
And also
experience.
comment if you guys want more Xavier
Yeah.
in the videos.
Yes, comment if you want more Zavi and the
And
family.
Blackie.
And our black girl. Black girl just had her puppies. Maybe next video we'll introduce the puppies to you guys.
And
The year was a bit challenging. Definitely, I would say that because the children had to lose their comfort, which was their home. They had to lose their bedroom. But most of all, I had to lose my bedroom. That was my space. I'm one of those people who like spending their days in their room. I do my little work in the room. And let me just make this clear. I had stopped work before the COVID started due to some challenges at work. And I was trying to look into something of my own, being that I'm an entertainer. I wanted to just hire equipment and do something of my own and feel a little bit appreciated. I think sometimes you need that. And I was having a business where I was bringing in essential oils from Uganda. But then, you know, when all this started in 2020, around March, they closed the borders, so I could not bring in the oils. And we used the little funds that we had running the house for around 8 months. My landlord was not really an understanding person. So we ended up had to move back home, my home. My mom told us to come back home. And yeah, I've been trying to put things together, and the kids I think also have their own struggles. You know, sometimes as parents we have so much struggles, we think the children are not struggling also, but they also do, because they have also lost their familiarity, what they are familiar with, their little space that they had, and things like that have happened. But I thank God for also well wishers. I have people who have been checking on me, my fans, some of them were really checking and saying, how are you doing with the kids? And saying, okay, they sent something for support, go buy some food stuff and things like that. So thank you very much. I hope we can reach in our country in a space where we can have food stamps, or even like project homes, whereby if someone really has nowhere to go, they can be given a home while they sort themselves out and live when they're okay, so that other people can also find other means. And now we are going to tell you what we experienced through all this.
What I have learned through this pandemic is that God will always be with us, what happens when we are with Him. He will always protect us in, like, every time. And also, I learned that we should never give up, no matter what.
Yeah, we should never give up, yeah? Okay.
So what I have learned from COVID-19 is that really some people can have bad times otherwise, but I'm happy that God has blessed us. If it wasn't for God, we wouldn't have even been here. We could have been probably somewhere up there somewhere, we don't know. But God will always shield us, and like Desiree said, we will never give up no matter what, and you guys should never give up too.
What I've learned during this whole situation and pandemic thing is that you should not be so pause, that you should not be scared even when the disease come and be like so infectious to everybody. And I learned that also God is always with His people, no matter what we're going through. So yeah.
What I've learned from this COVID-19 pandemic is that life can take an unexpected turn, and that we should always put our faith and trust in God and not in men. And yeah.
What I learned from the pandemic was, first of all, you need your own home. Even if it's a land, build something of your own, which is small. Have some food in your farm, and we should always be each other's keepers. Let's not be selfish. It's not about me. Check on your neighbor. Just see, how are you? How did you wake up? Did you guys have something to eat? If God has blessed you with enough, bless somebody else. It won't kill you. Yeah, so I think those are the basic things that I really learned. You need to be independent. You need to have your own home, just to make sure you are stable and you're not just renting people's houses, and you don't have something of your own. It's really important for me. That's what I really felt that I learned a big lesson through that. And I thank God also for the mercies and everything through the entire journey. Okay, guys, we hope you enjoyed our segment on the COVID and our journey.
Yes.
I hope you subscribe to this channel
And
hit
turn
the
on post
notification
notification
bell.
so you can be alerted for the next video.
Yes, and please let us know your experiences during the COVID-19 pandemic.
And always remember, don't lose hope.
And don't give up no matter what.
Until next time.